Technology used in classrooms is increasing nationwide and right here in the 4 states. But is it improving the learning environment or taking away? I spoke with the project director at Will's Place in Joplin about this topic.
Anytime you're talking about child development and growth, you're always looking to optimize benefits and minimize costs to get those benefits.
Meaning there has to be a balance of technology and concrete learning.
What they miss by using some computer technology as compared to, not a virtual, but an actual concrete physical world.
If young kids are only introduced to things like iPads or technology, it can hinder the brain development for all 5 senses.
So the gap between what the benefits could be and the cost is greater when you depend just on computer technology.
After seeing Joplin High School replace books with computers in the classroom a few years ago, I decided to speak with some teachers and students to see how this change is going.
I really like it because I'm not one of the most organized people and I lose a lot of papers, so whenever I can keep everything on my laptop, it works really well.
And you get so many more resources versus just using the textbook or using a teacher's notes, and also stuff with like the smartboard projection. It's a more unlimited way to watch videos or stuff to get visualization while we're learning in class.
3 teachers I spoke with say new programs on the computers like Canvas help keep both students and teachers organized.
They have so much access that I can say, okay, let's look at this up, and you can find it, whereas your book restricts you to just what's in this book.
But it's finding a way to implement it only when needed.
This is the first school where I've had to kind of step up my game with technology. I think if we can really focus on managing the technology and the tools that we have effectively and efficiently, then I think test scores will increase.
If it's used wisely, I think that we can get more intelligent by having so much access.
But it comes with a price, distraction.
I think engagement is always an issue. It's easier to lose kids in the technology.
Just because it's so easy to click over to another tab to check your email or to get on Facebook.
Another negative to technology is the craft of writing is being lost.
Students don't know how to read and write cursive anymore. Their penmanship is not something that we focus on. Sometimes if I give instructions or I'll write on the board in cursive writing, a lot of my students can't read that.
What we need to do to teach them how to use the internet and all the technology that's out there before they're going to be proficient at it.
In Joplin, Carla Pesono, KSN Local News.